there, I'm Jenny and this is my eBay store. So as part of my challenge to be 1% better every single day, I am making some small adjustments that I think will make me a more successful eBayer, and I wanted to share those with you, and maybe you can make some changes too. But first, let's check in on what's sold on my eBay stores recently. Yeah, so this Arabic translation of Walt Disney's Peter Pan story for kids sold. More of the Catherine Coulter books have left the house. So this one was a 3-book set from the Magic series. And now these are used books. People are buying used books. They do look used. These were sold in good condition. These Catherine Coulter books are selling. Pretty happy about that. This Utah coffee mug sold. It's not a very big mug, but the design is really pretty, and it's going to someone who I guess has fond memories of Utah or would like to go to Utah. These are 6 photo frames with photos from the 80s. Some other mugs sold. These are 2 Bulliet Frontier whiskey mugs. I guess it's a whiskey brand. Bulliet Frontier. I really don't know, but they're pretty. I saw them at Goodwill and I picked them up. They were a set. So there were 2 of them and they both sold. Now I am so happy that this sold. I have a bunch of these. I bought them when they were on clearance. These are some barbecue brush scrubbers. And like I said, I bought a couple of them and I've had them for probably 2 years now and no one has bought them. And there's a lot of competition for these, or other sellers. I think there's some drop sellers that are selling these, and my thought was maybe someone wants them quickly and you don't have to wait 3 months for them to get here from China. Well, someone bought one and yeah, here you go. Woohoo! Thank you. So often we run across these hurdles in life, just like in our eBay store. And it'd be really easy just to jump over it, but we see this hurdle and our eyes get really big and we can't do it. It's too big. The hurdle goes from being like a foot off the ground to 10 feet off the ground, and it's just impossible. And we just have to turn around and walk away and say, I'm not dealing with this today. When honestly, it'd be really easy if we just said, hey, this is a foot-high hurdle. We could step over it. Or, if it's really that big of a deal, we could pick it up and move it off to the side, or maybe even walk around it, right? But we see these problems that are not that big, but we turn them into something so huge. And I do this personally. I just stick things in boxes and hope the boxes disappear. And all I have to do is just go through the box. Like today, I had a box and it's filled. Here's this one. I have this box. And this is all I see in the box. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much in this box and I've got to go through it. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So I just put it in the corner and I don't deal with it. Well, today I said, Jenny, deal with it. And you know what's in the box? This, and then one other thing that ends up it was broken, so it's already out the door. But that's it. 4 things were in that box. It was all just paper. It was all paper just crumbled up. I think maybe there was other stuff in there before and I've already taken it out. But that's it. Just 4 things in there. So I have taken these 3. These 3 things. And I have moved them into my list it today pile. Be careful. Maybe I should have left it in the box. That's it. Super easy. And now I've got a box of paper that I can use to wrap things, and I've got a box off the floor. So let's just jump over these hurdles. Let's just move the hurdles out of the way. Let's deal with it today and not wait until tomorrow, right? It's a new year. It's a blank slate. It's time to be successful. So let's do it. Well, part of that is I've had boxes. Boxes of books, just boxes of books. I do have a lot of stacks of books that, that fell over on me the other day, which is now healed. Yay. But I have all these boxes and I organized all these books, all my makeup books went into one box, all my Eastern spirituality books went into one box, all of my Western spirituality books went into another box. Probably 10 boxes, they're all organized. Everything is labeled, organized. But they're all boxes and they're stacked up on each other. And every time I need to get to a box on the bottom, like actually the regional cookbook box, which I sell a lot of those regional cookbooks, is always at the bottom. I think I put it in the strongest box, which is why it's at the bottom. But that means I have to move all the top boxes. Move to get to the bottom box. Months now, I have been talking with my boyfriend about how to rectify the problem. And you know how you do that? You build a bookshelf. And we've been talking about plans and how to do it. And do we use 2x4s? Do we use furring strips? Do we use OSB? Blah, 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 blah. Well, this past week I said, you know what? We have to do it. So I said, we're going to Lowe's after work. He came home. We jumped in the truck. Went to Lowe's. All right, so my bookshelf is done. Yay! And I wake up this morning and I'm super excited and energized. I had already heard the yay from my phone, so I know that I had some orders to ship, and there were some orders from yesterday that still had to be shipped and are packed up and shipped. So I walk into my eBay room and instantly I am just flattened. It's just, there's so much stuff in here. There's so much to do. I'm looking over here, over there, over there. So much to do. I mean, I could make a to-do list of like 100 things. And nothing is very big. Nothing is very like, well, there are some bigger issues, but they're all doable. It's all doable. It's manageable. But you just have to actually do it. See, every day I do make improvements, as I'm sure you do too. But they're not the right improvements. They're not actually like making my life easier. Maybe they're making things a little prettier. The problems that are holding me back from the success are still there. So this year, 2023, I'm making some changes to work through these problems. And I'm making Mondays accountability days. Every Monday, I'm going to come up with a list of, let's just say three things that have to get done during the week. They have to get done and they have to be manageable. They can't be like ginormous projects, just something that's manageable. Why don't you join me on this accountability project? Write down on a piece of paper your 3 things that you're going to get done this week. Don't make them too hard. Don't make them too difficult. Make them so they're manageable. Even something that you can get done in the next 10 minutes after you watch this video. Just write it down. And next Monday, take a look at that list with me. Pull out your list again. And we're going to look at it and we're going to say, did we do what we meant to do? But we're going to get it done. We're going to get through this. And once you get done with your 3 things for the week, you're free. You're done. You don't have to do anything else. Well, you should do other stuff for the week, but those are your 3 things to do. So what's on my list for this week? Okay, 3 things. First, I cannot find my scissors. Every day, my scissors, my scale, and my tape. I put them down. I don't know where I put them. Like, literally, I just packed up things for today. Oh, here's my tape. Tape is over here. Scissors are right there. And here's the scale. 1, 2, 3. Why are they all over the place? Why? I don't know. I mean, I do know because I put it down. But there needs to be a place for them. So I need to find a place that's really easy to find. All of these things. And when I'm done with it, I can just hang it right back up. And I think I have 2 windows right here in front of me that I look out into the lake. And there's a divider between the 2 windows. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to put up like some little screws or nails or a hook and just pop them up there, and I can do 1, 2, 3, and they'll be easy to find with the ruler too, because that's important too. Just why is everything all over the place? I don't know. Number 2. Okay, this one's a little bit more complicated, but I'm going to do it. So I have mugs on the floor. I have mugs on the table. I have mugs over there on the shelf. I want all the mugs in one place, and I want all the mugs to be like face out so I can easily see them. Someone just bought that Utah mug, and it took me like 5 minutes to go find it because, I mean, it was small, but I had to like lift up all the mugs on the 2nd and 3rd row of my box of mugs and like look for it. And that's just ridiculous. There shouldn't be like 5 minutes of looking for something. It should just be right there, right? And I already have all the supplies. My boyfriend's mother gave me some wood from some shelves she took down that I can cut to size. I have the space on the wall right there. And I have the, I have everything. I've got all the tools. I even bought a new circular saw yesterday, and my boyfriend gave me a new blade. So, like, seriously, there is no excuse. And it'd be super easy just to put this together. So, this week, I have to put the shelf together. It'll probably take me like 3 hours to get it all done. And that's not going to be that hard. And it'll last a long time, and it'll be super useful. Number three I already dealt with, kind of. I'm going to make it even better. Is I need a better trash system. So when I first started out, this was my trash can. Like, it's cute and tiny, right? It's now a binder clip holder. But I used to put my trash in there. My little, you know, the, like, tape that had gotten crumbled up, or the thing that goes on top of the sticky part of an envelope and you have to take it off to stick down the envelope. I would stick it in there. I wasn't selling very much, so I didn't have very much trash. Then I eventually moved to this nice little bucket. But even now, like, that's just, it's too small. So I'm using one of the U-Haul bags, or it's a box, one of the U-Haul boxes from, it's one of the boxes that used to have books in them, but the books are now on the bookshelf, so I've got these boxes, and these boxes are good for absolutely nothing. I mean, look at this. This is the best one out of the bunch. Like, these were all, like, all the other ones were crumbled up, and, they're in, a lot of them are in the trash already. So, cross that off the list. But I still want to get, like, a bigger, like, trash bucket. But anyway, those are my 3 things. Like, it's not hard, right? Those are easy. What are your 3 things? Tell me. Put them in the comments. I'm curious to see what you need to get done. I don't know. It could be as simple as, like, I don't know. It could be anything. It could be as simple as, like, getting another printer cartridge because you know you're running low. Like, just a little thing like that you need to be proactive, or you need to just make yourself better so you're not going to get stuck in the future. Because that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid problems and making ourselves better, right? So tell me what your 3 things are. I really do want to know. And there's always going to be more stuff for you to do. Like, those are my 3 things, and really I've got probably like 100 things I need to get done. But if we do those 3 things, and just those 3 things, we feel like we accomplished our goals, and we feel positive, and then next week we'll have 3 new ones. There's going to be a lot more Mondays, a lot more accountable Mondays that we can have 3 new things. So don't try to do everything. We're not going to be weekday warriors. We're just going to, you know, accomplish what needs to be accomplished. And then next week we'll accomplish more. All right, let's change gears a little bit. So some things that were recently listed. I haven't listed anything besides coming back from vacation and relisting like everything. And I did today relist, I think 200 items, like refresh. So I ended the listings and I just put them back up, no changes to them. But absolutely new items, no, I haven't put anything new up. And I really do need to. That's going to kind of be the goal for this week, is to list, I think, 30 things a day. I was kind of planning to do 10 items for each of my 3 stores, but it might just turn out to be like 30 for one store today, 30 for another store the next day. I don't really know. Who knows? It'll get done eventually, but like, yeah, we got to start listing. Are you listing new things? What have you listed? Anything cool? Put some links down at the bottom. I want to see what you're listing. I've already packed up my stuff for today, so these need to go in the bag. I'm not doing it yet because the dogs will get super excited once I start to put them in the bag. So let's recap for the day. No one is going to make you any better unless you try. Just like if you go to the gym and you get a trainer and you get all nice new clothes, nothing's going to matter unless you actually start going there and like flexing your muscles and running your mile and, you know, actually working hard. So we're going to put in the effort, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sit here. We're going to do our 3 things a week and have accountability Mondays, right? You with me? You with me? You're with me. I know you're with me. And we're going to check back in next Monday. Okay? Okay. Well, that's it for today. And I'm going to the post office. Are the puppies ready to go? Ralph, you want to go to the post office? Ralph? Oh, Ralph's not in here. He ran away. I have to go find him. But Rebecca! Is Rebecca ready? Rebecca! Are you ready to go to the post office? Are you ready? You're ready. I know you're ready, Queenie. You ready to go to the post office? Yeah? Okay. Well, we're going to go to the post office, and then I'm going to go visit my horse, who I gave to a cute little 11-year-old who now has a horse. Yay. Yay for all of us. All right. Bye. See you later. All right, we'll hop down.
Where's your girlfriend, Ralph? Oh.